Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, as you may or may not know, I graduated college in May, and you may have seen my graduation vlog where we did a graduation in my backyard. If not, I'll link it above. But it's finally happening. I finally got to have my real graduation at the university, and it was very COVID friendly. We all wore masks. We all made sure we were socially distant. So it was awesome. But the thing is, I have a very short attention span, and because of that, I really didn't want to sit through the entire graduation, but I kind of knew that I would probably regret it one day, and my family kind of talked me into like understanding how important it is to just finish it, like finish what you started. So I decided to walk, but in my own fashion, I decided that during my walk or during the whole graduation ceremony, I would take dares from people just to keep myself entertained. So that is what you're going to be seeing on this vlog. It is now Monday. Graduation was on Saturday, so the dares are all over. But basically, I just put this picture, I'll post it here. I just put this picture up on my Facebook and said, hey, like, I'm at graduation, send me some jokes or some dares. And we really need to give a special shout out here to Sarah Koch because she really made this entire video. Sarah is one of my teammates from when I did Gen Send in New York. I have a whole playlist of those videos. I can link that above for you guys. But she was awesome and she sent me so much stuff. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you guys the screenshots of the dares I got, and then some of them I have videos of. So if I have those, I'll insert those. The first one actually came from my mom, right as we sat down, and she just said, I dare you to stand up, face us, wave, and curtsy. Memorial Stadium, where face masks and social distancing required. So that wasn't a huge deal, but the thing was, I was all the way on the edge, right where students were coming in. So it took me forever to be able to do it because people were walking in and blocking the view. But I finally did it. It wasn't a big deal. People probably just thought I was stupid. And then next, Elizabeth Meads, which Elizabeth was when I did Distinguished Young Women in 2016. She was at state when I competed at state. And she's awesome. She sent me one. Also, if you want to see any Distinguished Young Women videos, those are also on this channel, and I can link those above also if I remember to link all these things. But she just said, dab on them when you get your diploma. So I didn't exactly want to like full on dab because that's not really me. So what I did was I analyzed when on the screen people were starting to go out of frame, and it was right after the podium. So right as I hit the podium, I just went like this and then kind of like messed with my hair a little bit so it wouldn't look like much was happening. In this video, for some reason, the audio is not working. However, you can see just a tiny bit in the corner. You can just barely see me do it. And yeah, I did it. Then my dad sends a dare that says streak. Not gonna happen, so I had to pass on that one. Okay, then the next dare from Sarah. Okay, I dare you to find someone with sparkles on their cap, get their attention, and then give them a really enthusiastic thumbs up for no reason. Okay, well, first of all, we are technically not allowed to have sparkles on our caps. I know that people do a lot of the times anyway. So I was trying to find someone that had sparkles on their cap, and I just didn't see anyone. So also, since we were sitting so far apart, it was like nobody wanted to talk to anybody. I was literally on the very last row, so I couldn't like turn around behind me, and like the people in front of me never turn around. So I just got the girl's attention to the side, and I was like, and she was like, so I did it. Then Sarah sends another one that says jump up and down 2 times. I texted my mom and asked her to record because that'd be hard for me to record myself. And she tells Sarah that it was a minimal jump. But I don't know if my mom even realized I had already gotten up and jumped and she wasn't recording it. So this one that you're seeing was the second time around, and so they were disappointed by it, but it was because I was embarrassed because I already, like, people were already looking at me and I had already done it once, so. But anyways, yeah, completed. Then Annabelle, my girl Annie from church, she says, I dare you to take your shoes off right now and keep them off. I did take them off and take a picture of it. I didn't keep them off the whole time because I didn't think they were going to let me walk without them, but I did keep them off for a little bit. You can see I got proof. And then Annabelle says, I dare you to punch yourself in the face. So the thing about this is, that didn't bother me. I'd do it. But I was also trying to be respectful during the graduation ceremony, so I didn't want to make a huge deal about some things. So I just kind of put the phone under me and punched myself in the face. But hey, I did it. I punched myself. Then Sarah says, FaceTime John or Nevy and just get a close-up shot of your nose and into your eyes. Keep looking in the camera for 2 minutes and say nothing, then hang up. Okay, so John and Nevy were also on our Jensen team. So I FaceTimed Nevy first because for some reason I thought John had a Samsung. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I tried to FaceTime Nevy. She didn't answer. She said she was at work. She did end up FaceTiming me later into the ceremony, but I hadn't turned my phone volume back down. So I just had to delete it or end it really quick. So yeah, I did call her. There is evidence, but she couldn't answer because she was at work. Then Moima, I'm going to call him Arthur because I'm not good at saying Moima and that's his other name. He is from my Kenya team from the first summer. He was actually the king when I was the queen. I don't know if I've ever explained all that on this channel, but anyways, if you know, you know. He said, I dare you to stand up and shout, I object, as someone is collecting their degree. Again, I was trying to be respectful while doing all these things, so I wasn't actually going to do that. Also didn't want to get kicked out of graduation. I still wanted to graduate, you know. So there is proof. I'll show you the video. I just kind of did it under my breath.
Why are you standing?
I object. But, I mean, I still did it, right? Then Robert Nave, who is my aunt's friend, I guess, he works with her at the church she works at, says, I dare you to fake sneeze as you get your diploma and then say, oops, corona, you must do it. And at this point, I had already walked across the stage and gotten my diploma, so I couldn't do it then because I had dabbed, you know. But I did just do it in my chair a little bit. Like I said, trying to be respectful. I know it wasn't loud. It wasn't even necessarily me chickening out. I just didn't want to be rude, you know? This is something people worked hard for. And then I'm sad I didn't see this one because I actually got this comment after graduation was completely over. This is from Lydia Hope, and she said, do TikTok dances while nobody's watching. That would have been so fun. I mean, I could have hit the I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, anyways, Lydia is a friend that I met. She's one of my best friend's neighbors, and then she also went to our church for a little while. But Lydia actually has a channel that's doing amazing, far better than this channel. She has so many subscribers, so yeah, subscribe to her if you're watching this. Yeah, I was really sad I didn't see that one during graduation because that would have been fun. But anyways, those are all the dares I got during my graduation. It was a lot of fun. It helped it to pass super quickly. It helped me not to be super bored. Also, I'll put in a few clips here. Thank you so much to everyone who watched it live, who watched it from their living rooms, from wherever. It meant so much. I have a video of my aunt watching it with my two cousins in their living room.
Amy Elizabeth Lowe, summa cum laude.
Woo! Amy! Amy, that's fine. Look at that girl. She looks so good. Yay, Amy! We're so proud. Yay!
And then I also have a video of my boyfriend Corbin watching it with two of my best friends from Kenya, AJ and Ethan. And it was almost midnight their time, and it just meant so much that they were watching all the way from Kenya. It absolutely made my day. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who congratulated me, who supported me, who sent me jokes and dares and all the things. It just made the day so much fun and a day that I will absolutely never forget. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and be sure to subscribe because there are more home renovation videos coming soon. I know that it's been a while, been off the channel, been a little busy, had some crazy stuff going on, but we will be back soon. So don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.